Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005.
Yes, with the Magicians.
Indeed.
And we're coming off a huge win where we beat our division rival, the Louisiana Zombies. And it was a fairly competitive game, but we did manage to come out on top. And now we've got a little easier opponent this week. But before we jump into that, I wanted to show something here. Basically, what I did was I made a copy of our Crusaders League.
Yep.
To act as a practice league.
Oh, okay.
So that, like I can develop my defense and you can maybe practice or draw new plays on offense or make adjustments or whatever.
Yep.
And be able to do it with the players that you'll actually be playing with, right? But anyway, playing an exhibition game here against the Detroit Comets. And I just wanted to show something because you made Pete Clark into a wide receiver.
Yep, I did.
And all this is going to do is it's just going to show off probably what you're hoping for in the way of a performance from someone like Pete Clark playing wide receiver. So if you want to run it, go ahead there. And you'll notice that 42 there bumps into me when I'm trying to drop back because I didn't have time to audible him to a block.
Yep.
But that's okay. I still can get rid of the ball really fast because the flat route, of course, is a very fast pass. So basically that was took the snap from center, stood up, and then threw the ball.
Yep, and threw it to Pete Clark.
So Pete Clark catches the ball, and he's actually not that bad at catching.
Yep.
But he's also fairly speedy, and he's got, not huge top-end speed, but his acceleration is very good, right? So he's able to take off and outrun number 44, who dives and misses. But this is the part that will interest you in particular. Watch the free safety come up here.
Yep.
To try and save the touchdown. So here we go.
Ha!
And this is the kind of thing I think that you're looking for when you turn a halfback into a wide receiver.
Well, it doesn't hurt, I'll tell you that.
Basically what you've got here is you've got a wide receiver with approximately the same speed and acceleration characteristics as Mills.
Yep.
Right? But he also has a tackle breaking ability in the mid-70s. Which is probably better than twice as much as what a typical wide receiver has.
Yep.
So, like if you can throw him short passes, and if he can get matched up one-on-one, even with a safety, there's a good chance that he might be able to, break a tackle and turn a short, quick pass into a big game.
Especially because of his prior experience.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been a halfback for 4 seasons, right? So,
just wait until Kelvin Allen turns 29 and we convert him to wide receiver.
Yeah, he'll be the terror of the league then. Actually, Derek White is already the terror of the league. I played a practice game against the Dallas Desperados today.
Yep.
And I shredded them. I scored 56 points on them. And Derek White caught 4 passes for nearly 100 yards.
Wow.
And 2 touchdowns, because every time he catches a pass, it's a long bomb, right?
Yep. Well, I'm also hoping, too, that having figures like Pete Clark here at wide receiver will result in better run blocking.
Probably, yeah, because, I mean, he's no better than average as a blocker for a halfback, but he still is a former halfback, and that means he's still a better blocker than most wide receivers.
Yeah, that's right? What I'm hoping for.
But I forget now what his blocking abilities are, but I think they're in the high 30s for
they're terrible.
For both run block and pass block, but then again, though, he's a halfback. You don't often ask a player like that to...
He's come a long way from Durr.
That's true. But the thing that makes him particularly valuable for a guy like me is his acceleration.
Yep.
Because, like once he catches this pass, I mean, he has to kind of slow down for it because I threw it behind him a bit. But once he catches this pass, he just...
speeds right up and that guy can't catch him.
He just speeds right up and that guy can't catch up to him, right?
Yep.
And he does have decent speed. He has the lower range of average wide receiver speed, right?
Yep.
Like a 83 or 84 or something like that.
Yeah, he's like a possession receiver.
Yeah. But
kinda
anyway,
like the rest of the team.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's probably the fastest wide receiver on the team now.
Yep.
But anyway, we'll go on to the game. Just wanted to show that off, though. It's just a little something that I thought you would be interested in particular, RecV5X.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yes, and we're going into week 13, and we have managed to remain undefeated. And so just a quick review of week 13 in the local newspaper. And we managed to, Magicians survive. We managed to beat the zombies by a touchdown. So... And that was after you managed to make a big stop in our end.
Yep.
And then I managed to drive the ball back and score the winning touchdown. So anyway, this week, we are up against the Pirates in a return game. They are also a division rival. We beat them once already this season. And, like they're a middle-of-the-road, very average team. They're not having a terrible season at 6-5, but they're not 11-0 either. So we'll just change our profile there, because I created this profile for the next season of the Crusaders, just for you.
Yeah, because you've got all these other packages now.
I've got all these other packages like quarterback swaps and that kind of thing, and you're really only interested in the running back swap packages. So
yeah, well, also too, I tend to take a certain amount of time to call a play, and if I have to go through all these packages, it actually makes me more prone to delay of game penalties.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been working on another offense. It's very similar to the book that I've been running, but I'm trying some different things to try and maybe be able to run the ball a little more effectively.
Good.
And I've had some limited success. I mean, I was playing against the Desperados today, and, I struggled to run, but I still did get more rushing yardage than they did. I think I ended up with about 65 or 70 yards on the game.
Nice.
Something like that. Recce 5x2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And, I also passed for 535 yards in that game, too. Because I threw for over 500 yards and 6 touchdown passes.
That's completely ridiculous.
Well, because they kept crowding the line and man-locking and blitzing, and the more I scored on them, the more they blitzed. Right? This just seemed to them to be that, the solution to all their problems, they thought, would be to just play more aggressively. And you know what? Yes, they did sack me 3 times, but... I also completed 85% of my passes and basically picked them apart.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when you have a team that plays a very aggressive man lock and combined with blitzes, we'll just keep going, then it's very hard to run against that kind of defense, right?
Yep.
So the fact that I managed to get 60 or 70 yards on the ground against them, I guess... maybe spoke well of me. I don't know. We'll find out in this game, I guess.
All right.
Against a little bit more, a little bit maybe softer defense. Of course, it depends a lot on how they decide to play, too. Right? But yeah, pretty well, I passed it. Pretty well everybody on the offense got a touchdown catch. Although Parkman did get 2 rushing touchdowns, too.
Nice.
So,
well, that's kind of his job description, though, right?
Yeah, it was the goal line situation, right? And
we just give it to him, and he forces it in.
He got a 2-yard run for a touchdown, and then he got a 1-yard run for a touchdown. And
that's because he's about 2 yards tall, and
yeah. Yeah, if he can fall forward across the goal line, and then it's a touchdown, right?
Actually, let's see here.
But that being said, I had a lot of problems too when I was trying to run up the middle, where you have an offensive lineman pass the defensive lineman on the left, and then the offensive lineman on the right passes the defensive lineman on the right.
Yep.
And that defensive lineman is basically left standing there with nobody to block him.
Of course.
And, like that happens very frequently if you try to run up the middle a lot. It just seems like that's how they've programmed in the I'm going to make finger quotes, fear the D
Yeah, well, the funny thing is,
type
too,
of
is
thing,
you don't
right?
need to get that kind of scenario in order to stop the run up the middle. I mean, you've seen, like, some of the things I do when I'm playing defensive tackle, right?
Actually, both of us are pretty decent against the run defensively.
So let's pick up the action.
You know, like it's. I'm not racking up a dozen tackles for a loss per game, but I'm also not giving up. Usually, it's rare if I give up more than 100 yards on the ground, right?
Yeah, well, if you get a quick start, you can make contact with the lineman and dance around him, and then you can still get into the backfield and stuff the run for a loss.
Yeah, look at that. I had a nice wind at my back, and I just made it to the 5-yard line with that kickoff. Our kicker has got, like, spaghetti legs.
That's one way to describe it.
Yeah, well, I'm being as charitable as I can, right?
They'll go from the I formation. They'll pass on first down. Closing in.
See, and it's odd, but if you look at the setup of this before this play starts, okay, no, just back up to where, yeah, right there. Now, even though you're not deliberately setting out to do it that way, you've got 8 guys basically up on the line. You got 8 guys in the box right there, right?
Well, kind of.
Or 7 anyway, right? You got 7 guys in the box there, and they're lined up pretty close.
Or at least near the box. They're in and around the box. I think the 2 outside guys, one on each side, are outside of the box technically.
Yeah, but it's surprising how often they manage to
get involved,
slide around the offensive tackles and get in on the tackles anyway, right?
Yeah.
So when you do man lock like that, you end up with, if they come out with a 2-back set or a big set or something like that, well then you can match them, a defender for every offensive player, right?
Dropping back under pressure.
Oh, you outran them.
I had to run around the blocker there.
Yeah.
The pass rush almost got to him.
That's okay. The coverage was there anyway.
I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has this defensive lineman pumped up.
But I think that's part of your secret to success is that, like against a single back formation, it looks a little bit thin, but then they've only got, just one running back too, right?
And force them to get their inside foot back so they can take off.
Well, now they're going to back up 5 yards.
Yep.
The tight end was a little anxious there by the looks of it. So they're going to have him go and sit down now.
I really don't mind.
Yeah.
Are never part of any game plan.
What, you mean the penalties aren't in the game plan?
No,
I
probably
totally
not.
thought they were.
Using split backs.
You could have fooled me.
Oh,
he blew it.
Yeah, that's okay. You had plenty of backup there anyway.
You should have just followed that
Yeah,
guy.
he should have just kept running with him and pushed him out of bounds, right?
That's right,
He
yep.
could have easily done that. Because that was a lame duck pass. He had plenty of time to keep running with the receiver.
Front unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out.
Well, it is what it is, right?
Take control of your punt returner.
Oh, yeah, that's a
or-
good idea.
Oh, too late now.
Here's the kick.
Well, you're not going to get any blocking done there anyway.
Yeah, well,
And they're ready to go.
it wasn't because of that one player. There was like half the team there not blocking anyone. So,
Yep, that's right.
It's 1st and 10.
That's the way this game works, though. Oh, they're going to come out in a 3-3 nickel already.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Okay. Well, we'll go with a run up the middle to start things off.
This one is handed off. Number 59 pulls him down at the 39.
Pick up 2.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Well, it looks like I'm throwing a flat pass to the wide receiver on the right.
Throws on the move.
And he's going to drop it.
Wide receiver number 1 is going to drop it.
Oh, yeah, that's wide receiver number 1.
Before he had it. You have to look the
Well,
pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about
guess
running
we'll
down
just
the field.
have to see what we could get here now on 3rd down.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Okay. Well, we got a linebacker on Johnson there.
Surveying the field. Throws it, and it's complete. They'll mark it at the 39-yard line. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money.
Well.
A little pitch and catch.
It's 1st and 10.
So this is a little something new that I'm trying. Although it looks like they're going to bunch everybody into the middle.
Calling an audible. He sees something in the defense.
Whoops. I might be too late to do this now.
Yeah, you might get a delay of game penalty here.
I don't know. Can I call it? No. Yeah.
Throwing on 1st down. With the throw.
Oh, wow. Did you see that dive?
Yeah. He Superman that, and that turned into a tackle.
Yeah. I didn't think he'd be able to make it.
I'm surprised he managed to turn that Superman into a tackle.
Okay, well,
5th play of this drive.
this is something a little bit different that I'm trying to, because I use the halfback in the slot quite a bit.
Johnson moves in motion. Dropping back, looking for an option, throwing on the run.
Ah.
The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
Well, okay.
Style of defense, so that'll happen a lot to an opposing offense.
I guess we're going deep again.
Play of this drive. The home team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Double coverage on Edwards there. Nope, it's a 4 deep.
That's why I made an adjustment there.
Yeah, you know that whole...
Because when I looked at how this looked, right? I mean, it's tricky the way they show that, but you're right. It looked like double coverage. But it looked like if this guy was being covered by anybody, it would be him. And the cushion there was just huge, right?
Yep.
So I just threw it in front of him.
And we go back to the game.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Yes, it turns out it looked like it was more of a 4 deep scheme.
Yeah, well.
Pick up that 1st down.
Calling an audible now. Johnson comes in motion.
And you'll notice my new formation is compatible with this one, right?
Passing on 1st down. Off balance throw. And the catch is made. Garcia makes the stop at the 8. This offense having no trouble.
Well, you're in scoring distance now.
Yep. So if they really, really want to work that hard at stopping the run, I'll just make an adjustment and I'll pass, right?
That's okay. They've got their pass defense out there now.
Yeah.
Hands it off to the back.
Nice run.
Yeah, that worked out okay. I'm not sure what happened to that corner out there. He was kind of asleep on the play a little bit.
Looks like he was playing a curl flat zone.
Look at the backside guy. I'm not sure who that is over there. The guard who's supposed to be pulling on this play turned around and picked up the backside pursuit. Wow.
We'll go back to the play on the field.
Well, whatever works.
That's something you just don't see every day, hey?
Three yards will get them 6 points.
Okay. Well, don't like the looks of that, so I guess we'll audible to this now. Oh, okay.
Calling an audible.
Well,
might as well run it anyways.
yeah, well, now that I've committed myself to this.
You'll punch it in for a touchdown.
Yeah. It's just that the look they showed me, they were showing me a spread line, and I had called a toss play. So, you know, like you can't really run a wide run against that kind of alignment, right?
Well, that's why you don't play the goal line defense at your own goal line. Because it's absolutely terrible against the run.
Yeah, even when I play a 5-man line, it's a variant. And usually what I'll do is I'll crowd the line and blitz with, you know, linebackers and things like that. And play 4 deep zone and send 7, right? If I'm that close to the goal line. That's the best kick just about that I can manage, and it makes it to the 4-yard line. Oh, I got blocked.
To the 20. So the offense takes over, still trying to figure out this defense.
Well, it looks like they're going to come out passing now.
Yeah, well, I think if I remember right, the Pirates are kind of a pass-happy offense anyway.
Dropping back to pass on first down.
Okay.
It looks like they just switched up, like the running back they left in the block picked up the guy who came through the gap between the guard and the tackle instead, right?
Yeah, well, they picked me up, and I wasn't even supposed to come through the guard and the tackle there. Their tackle just backed up faster than I could engage him.
Yep.
That guy must be really fast.
Well, in this game, for some reason, on the left side of their offensive line, those guys can run faster backward than you can forwards, right?
It depends on the guy and the player, right?
Well, I find that even if I have a fairly quick defensive lineman, quite often if I'm trying to engage that tackle, I have to sprint. I actually have to chase him.
Dropping back, throwing. Perfect.
Well, our corner just got beat there on the man coverage assignment.
This is a great call on
He's one of a million.
We're in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that
Right,
first
he's
down.
one of a million.
Yeah, rather than one in a million.
Rather than one in a million, yeah.
Sapp moves in motion. Gilbert.
My gap.
Yeah.
It hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the station.
Well, now they are giving up on all pretense of the run here.
Again.
Yeah.
Fifth play of this drive. 8 to go. Only one man in the backfield.
See, they did the same thing to you again there, eh?
Yeah. I think that side of the line must be pretty quick. We take a look at them? Yeah, look at that. 47,
50.
68 acceleration.
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
So they're pretty quick for offensive linemen.
Yeah, you might have to cheat to that side a little bit.
Yeah, might have to.
I find that sometimes I have to do that too.
First and 10 here.
Because I just can't catch those guys, and then they're able to manipulate the blocking, right?
Gilbert, the lone setback, throwing on first down. Passing right, drop.
Oh, we almost got an interception.
Almost.
But it was never going to be.
Yep.
Not on my defenses.
Well, you know, he did get his hands on it before it fell to the ground.
Only one man back. Wyatt sends a man in motion.
Oh, you prick.
Yeah, he's screwing with you.
Throws it on the money.
Yeah, then I ended up playing pass coverage, and I can't play pass coverage.
No. Well, especially because you don't know where he's going to throw it, right?
Well, I knew he was going to throw it in the middle. It was pretty obvious because my coverage was terrible.
Success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Well, they won't be moving the tight end this
They
time.
line up in the I formation.
See, you were ready for him, so they jumped. Right?
Moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is
Well, false start so that we can choose a different play, because it looks like this one was going backward.
15 after the penalty.
Oh, well, there you go. They're not moving the tight end over again.
I formation. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, he hits his receiver.
Oh, there's a holding penalty.
Sure, we'll just keep moving them backwards.
Yep, now it's 1st and 25. If you can force an incomplete pass here, they'll be in a deep hole.
First and long. The corners are moving up to press the receivers. Going to the air on first down. Throws it.
Oh, right past the spy guy.
He was really
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cheesy, all right.
About your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded and he got a depleter.
Well, from 1st and 25 to 2nd and 3. That hurts.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown.
Well, if they, yeah.
With the throw.
Ooh, that safety dropped an interception.
That one off.
I one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it.
Should have had one there, Recce 5X. That should have been the end of the drive.
Well, that's all right.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Yeah, just move out of the way so that guy can. Oh, there, got a little bit of a hit anyway.
Yeah, a little bit of pass defense there.
Yeah,
we'll just move out of the way so that guy can follow his man across the formation.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get it under control.
Well, normally I'm not trying to double up tight ends on one side in a passing situation, though.
Well, thing is, though, in that situation, because it was 3rd down and 3, you pretty much had to respect that they might run to that side, right?
Well, it was more like I didn't think if they left a tight end in the block, I would get an effective pass rush anyway. So if I could get them to leave both tight ends in the block, then they have less passing options.
Yeah.
That's more what I was thinking.
Well, here's something else. Something else new that I'm trying out, too.
And they happily obliged by moving that tight end over every single time I took a step to the side.
Yep. Well, we'll try and run it up the middle again here, since it looks like they're presenting me with that chance.
Shields. Strickland takes him down at the 38-yard line. 6-yard gain. A little over 4 to go.
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Gonna have to pause for a minute.
All right.
Am I all right? Am I done?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
You all right?
I think so. I think I'm okay.
Back to the action on the field. Gaffney sends a man in motion. Looking downfield, gets the pass off. Pass falls incomplete. 3rd down up to that incomplete.
Oh, dear. Ugh. I'm a little disoriented from that.
Is it going to bring your drive to an end?
I don't know.
The home team come out in a dime package. Calling an audible now. He sees something in the defense. Gets rid of it. And he hits
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
towards the tackle at the 49.
I was able to call that audible, right?
When he throws on the run.
He may actually be better.
Yeah, Mr. R. Williams there will catch it for you. We don't know if he's Rob Williams or Ron Williams because we have both of them on the team. I don't remember if they're both on the field at the same time or not, though.
Johnson, the motion man. Driving back to pass on 1st down. Looking downfield, throwing.
Oh!
Lovely pass, ball on the ground, incomplete.
That pass had incompletion or
What can you do? What can you do when your wide receiver drops the pass?
Yeah, you can't really fix that.
5th play of this drive. Gaffney with a man in motion.
Especially when it's all hands like that, too.
Yep.
Surveying the field with the pass.
He dropped it again. Same guy.
He was there, got his hands on it, but just
I don't know, man.
Sometimes
You gonna drop 20 passes this game?
That's 2 passes in a row that guy has dropped, eh?
That might make this game a lot more competitive than it otherwise would be.
Yeah. Well.
6th play of this drive. Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
He's looking, throwing.
Hey!
Nice read.
Well, you got your 1st down at least.
Well, you know what? If you're going to have to drop back and pass every play, you only need to complete 1 out of every 3 passes, right?
Fuck.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Yeah, imagine winning a game and throwing for like 400 yards with a 30% completion rating.
He'll pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. No completion. No catch.
Might turn out that way this game.
Good job of using
Wow.
speed and quickness to
Yeah,
get
we're
open. The quarterback finds him with a
looking
pass,
kind of rough
but you
there
can't
today.
think about the defender or what you're going to do with it after you make the catch. You got to make the catch first, and then you think about the other stuff.
Okay,
later.
well, this guy must be due.
Home team.
All right.
Not in a nickel package.
He's dropped the last 2 passes I've thrown at him.
With the pass. And
There,
it's
caught that one.
Bryant records the stop at the 21-yard line. They've got
Well, you know what they say about guys who drop a lot of passes, right?
They drop a lot of passes.
First and 10.
No, ideally they catch a lot of them too.
Oh,
And the only reason they drop a lot of them is because you throw the ball to them so
Lines
much.
up in the nickel. Calling an audible. Directing traffic. Dropping back to pass on first down. Perfect throw.
All right, because I remember reading somewhere once that generally speaking, the leading receivers in the NFL also tend to be the guys who lead in drop passes.
yeah, probably because they get thrown so many passes, right?
That's right.
About 3 here.
Okay, well,
Changing the play now. He sees something in the defense. Drops back, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Bryant with the stop at the 4-yard line. Gaffney could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
That's the one thing. You know that your time is short, and the defense is going to be pushing right in your face.
okay, well, here we
A
go.
quick throw will usually beat that. If you
Wow.
don't need a lot of yardage.
Do you think they're
Need to-
expecting the run?
Well, just needed to try and spread those guys out a little bit because they had everybody stacked up over top of my 2 backs in the middle. Right?
Oh, come on, man.
For 1, gain of 3.
Talk about a shit spot.
Yeah, really.
4 yards for the touchdown.
Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter. I'm just going to let the clock run out here.
Yeah, literally the nose of the ball is on the line there.
Yep. That was a pretty widespread line too. If I'd have had to run that play, I would have audibled to the dive again.
Teams as for sides, and we'll start the second quarter. And this is the 12th play of this drive. Shields goes in motion.
And it's a quarterback sneak.
Sprinting for the end zone.
Yeah, the way you have that there is it's a toss play, but you motion the guy out of position so
Yeah.
he can't complete the toss, and then the quarterback just hangs onto it, right?
Yeah, because what happens is the 2 fullbacks are lined up one behind the other here.
Yep.
And the way I draw the play is this guy receives the toss and runs this way. But because they shifted the line this way, if I reverse it, well, suddenly it isn't this guy carrying the ball anymore. It's this guy.
Yep.
But of course, when the quarterback turns around to go and toss him the ball, he
It would be a
can't.
forward pass.
He can't. And so the next natural thing to do is just turn around and run forward, right?
Yep.
And it seems to, this was not hugely successful, but, you can see that the 2 offensive linemen here did get blocks. And, it was a little bit clumsy about how I managed to
Fit in that gap
fit
there.
through the gap there, but still, I managed to get in there and fall forward over the line. And it's just like, even just the natural movement from the toss takes him over a couple of steps too, right?
Yep.
And it just seems to mess with the defense a little bit because it's actually not possible to exchange the ball with a running back standing this close to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
If it were possible, I'd do it. Right? I'd
Yeah,
take
you
the
just
I'd take
reach
the
over
snap
to
and
the-
then just reach over and put it in his hands. For sure. But because Gaffney has got 71 or 72 speed or something like that, then
It's not like terrible to run with him.
Yeah, it's not terrible to run with him, right? It's not a terrible idea.
The visiting team are lined up for the kickoff.
That being said, though, those two fullbacks lined up like that are not nearly as successful as I thought they would be. Oh.
Good distance.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's a perfectly good kick.
And it's not because the play is bad, I don't think. It's because the offensive linemen just absolutely refuse to block the defensive linemen in that alignment, right?
Yep.
Like they always leave a defensive tackle, it seems like, or the middle linebacker. If they get both of the tackles in the middle blocked, the middle linebacker is left unblocked, right? No matter what you do, even though I outnumber the defense at that pressure point, it's not even a question of them beating a block. They just don't get blocked, right? And I've even had situations where that leading fullback will actually block a defensive tackle that two of my offensive linemen have split and run around on both sides, right?
Yep.
But then what happens is those two offensive linemen, when they run around that guy on both sides, even though that guy gets blocked, they don't pick up the linebackers in the next level, right?
Yeah, they just drop people all over the place and then go straight to the safeties.
The blocking logic in this game is just broken, right?
Gilbert. Abraham makes the tackle.
Well, that guy may not be able to intercept passes worth of shit, but at least he can tackle, right?
Get the ball inside the 45 to convert for the first down. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing.
Yeah, we were playing curl flat on that side.
Yeah, the coverage was a little bit soft, but that's okay.
That's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could lose.
You still have time to shut him down. Wow, he's just pushing people around all. That guy will have like 9 pancakes probably at the end of this game. Right?
Gilbert. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Well, I got pancakes there.
That's okay. Your outside guy looped back in and made that tackle, right? It's because those guys that are lined up out there wide, the offensive line seems to tend to ignore them, right?
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Woodson with the stop at the
3rd and short. Nope, they gave him a first down for that.
First and second down on this drive and haven't
That was
faced a
generous.
third down situation
Yeah, that's really too bad.
The 7th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here.
A bunch formation.
The home team line up in trips bunch. They give it to the halfback. Hardy.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to bring the wide receiver over to block for you there.
No, well, actually, that was a tight end in there. In that bunch formation, that's not actually 3 wide receivers. The innermost guy is actually the tight end.
Okay.
He just moves like a wide receiver because it's a bunch formation, right? Well, that was quite the catch.
Yeah, and quite the non-coverage. Not happy with how they covered that.
Seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy.
Well, what do you think? Saturation zone time, just about?
Well, we're trying this.
Well, I know. I think I'd throw a 4 deep in there or something.
The defense has great penetration, and they are right there to cover their gap assignments.
The corners move up to play this one tight.
Whoa! Oh! You see that? He bumped into those 2 players that were locked together.
Looks like he's heading to the sideline just to get some.
Well, now they got the big guys out there.
Just 4 yards from the goal line now.
Well, you stopped them.
Yeah, I came on the blitz there.
Yeah, that's something. Well, that's quite often I'll do that too, right? I'll send 6 or even 7 guys when I'm backed up this close to the goal line, because the way I look at it is it's all or nothing. You either stop them dead or they're going to score a touchdown anyway.
Well, the way I looked at it is they didn't have a wide receiver on the field, so why would I come out in coverage?
That's true. That too.
Cool and smooth.
The home team draw to within a touchdown. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 13-yard line.
Ooh, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was not a bad return, though. You managed to get out over the 30, which is nice. Let's try a little bit of this again.
Hits like that and why he might drop a pass now and then.
Yeah. So, unlike your full house, this is actually a 2 wide receiver set.
Drops back with the pass, and it's complete. Jennings makes
Just so it can be symmetrical and you have more passing options, or what?
Yeah, pretty much, because like when you line up in the full house formation, usually you're looking to run, and you'll audible to a pass if you must.
That's right.
Whereas I'm looking at the definite possibility that I will have to be, like basically passing, right? In this case here, well, you know what? To hell with it. I'm going to give them their run for a loss. They'll be in a happy place, and I'll have 3rd down and 3 or 4. Right?
Well, I guess you only lose one if you're only standing 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage.
I was kind of hoping that the blocking would hold up, but if we look at the blocking on this, again, you see that? The guy who made the stop was number 79's man, and number 79 didn't block him. He skipped him and then moved up to get the next guy instead, right?
Yep.
And number 24, who's supposed to be lead blocking there, well, he went out and got that guy, even though that's not what I asked him to do. I didn't give him an angle on his blocking assignment because I discovered you don't have to.
Yep. You
can just leave him with the default run block command. And more often than not, he'll shoot through this gap here, right?
But sometimes
he just does his own thing. And that's what happened here. Everybody on the right side of the line was basically, like, I had 3 players there who blocked nobody, right? See? Mm-hmm. All 3 of these guys, none of them blocked anybody, right?
Back to the field.
Which is why I said the blocking logic in this game is broken, right? Because it is.
Gaffney sends a man in motion. Rid of it. Thrown behind,
but I'm going to pass on 3rd down and 3 anyway. You know, like I was kind of going, well, okay, a loss of a yard on this play is acceptable.
Yep.
You know, I'm just going to do it just to keep the clock running. And it puts them in their happy place too, right? Like they like to get runs for a loss and that kind of thing on defense. So, you know, so long as they keep crowding the line for me, then I can keep throwing.
Johnson. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Johnson was stuck on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly.
Because now I've got 2 pass plays to make a 1st down, right? Basically.
Cutback opportunities.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
I think I got the wrong audible here, too.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Now I'm not going to be able to get that audible off.
That'll be a delay game.
Yeah. Okay, we need to change that because I picked that by mistake. Offensive audible. Yeah. For some reason, maybe when I was tinkering with this playbook, the order of things got changed.
Yeah, I noticed that even if you don't add plays, when you modify plays,
it can reshuffle things. It reshuffles things, and then you have to reorder your playbook again, right?
2nd and 10.
Yeah, in order to combat that, I actually go through the painstaking process of once my playbook is developed, I redraw it in the exact order from scratch.
Yeah,
the way I do that is I take screen captures of every play in the playbook and redraw it by hand. Which is a huge pain in the ass.
Oh, okay. I guess it's his turn to drop a pass now, huh?
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass the ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catchy.
The home team come out in a dime package. Johnson in motion.
Well, they've definitely got a man on him now.
Looking for a receiver.
That's okay, because Bennett will come through for you.
Yeah, well, he's dropped his share today, but... Oh,
What do you mean they're going to challenge the ball spot?
Come on.
There's nothing to challenge here.
Yeah, he's literally all the way across the yellow stripe. Right? He's already all the way across the yellow stripe when he goes down.
When they were thinking it should have been a right foot spot.
If they overturn that, that's going to be... Yeah, no kidding.
It was a close call, but there just wasn't enough evidence to reverse it.
No kidding.
Where it's better to be safe than sorry.
Ball on the
It's rare that the AI loses a challenge, though.
Yeah, well, that one I don't think was a good challenge. They shouldn't have done that, probably. Okay, let's see if we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers on that side against 3 defenders.
No. No, maybe. No.
Well, managed to at least get past. Oh, look at what is that?
That's the world's best refereeing.
Oh, come on. Man, oh man, I just can't believe that garbage.
They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down.
That's absolutely garbage refereeing, man. Because I'm pretty sure that
with a man in motion.
I was all the way across the blue stripe before I was tackled, right?
Looking for a receiver. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Strickland takes him down.
Well, let's see where they spot that one.
7-yard line. He makes another catch.
3rd and inches.
Yeah. See, these two guys ended up a little closer together than what this is drawn at because of this bump that the tight end takes.
Yep.
Right? It shoves them outside, but that's okay. Because nobody was covering either of them anyway.
Yeah, and then they can work together as blockers.
Yeah.
So let's pick up the
So
action.
I've already kind of taken that into account, I suppose. Right?
They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down.
And of course...
And they attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down.
Okay. And of course, 3rd and inches is definitely a passing situation, right?
Looking for an option. Throwing. Just can't find a way to bring that one in. And he drops an easy one.
Okay.
This is the 10th play of this drive. Fullback handoff.
Oh, come on!
Leave a mark.
You have it all overloaded on that side, and you still can't make forward progress.
Yep.
Although, look, they spotted it on the 36.
Yeah. I don't know.
So we have first
It's kind of garbage, right?
to play bump and run on
Like
the
I said,
outside.
the run blocking in logic in this game is
They
broken.
line up in the I formation. Receives the handoff. Seymour brings him down at the 43.
Well, I just went the wrong way there.
I guess I probably could have punted from there, but that was that sort of, area where you wonder if you should punt or not because you're so close to the goal line.
Only one man back, and they go with the delay. The 50, diving tackle at the 44.
They're running the ball now.
Yeah, but that was a draw play, right?
Fresh set of down.
Everybody drops back like they're pass blocking, and then,
That was a big-time run.
and you can't run a draw play, okay? You can't run a draw play. I can't run a draw play. They don't work for human players, but for some reason, for the AI, they work just great.
Gilbert. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down.
I guess if I was going to go on 4th down, I should have just lined up and thrown a pass.
Drops back, closing in, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Taylor makes the tackle at the 28.
Well, I hit him when he threw that, but unfortunately, he still got it away.
5th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. They line up in the I formation. Steps up, flings it to the outside, and he just
dropped that so that they wouldn't lose yards.
Yeah, they dropped that one because 2nd and 10 is better than 2nd and 12.
The Defense is going to play this one.
But if he'd caught it, then John would have been praising his ability to catch the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
Rolls right, gets the pass.
Oh, why did he go for the interception animation there? Did you see that?
Yep, I saw that. He went and he tried to catch it instead of sticking a hand in, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's always...
Right here.
Yeah. And you know what? In that
just
position...
goes in the interception animation.
Yeah, in that position, that's always the wrong thing to do, right? They should never do that. I wish you could choose what your players do in certain areas of the field, right?
Ball on the 16-yard line. And
No.
this is the 7th play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up.
And just go, no, I don't want that animation for this position. Wow, look at that. I think you had the outside contained there.
Yeah, well, I had a man coverage guy out there, so...
2nd and 7 coming up here. Directing traffic. Only one man back. Wyatt sends a man in motion. Under pressure.
Aha.
And Freeborg says hi.
John, he's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Pressure on the move.
Well, you got the knockdown that time.
Convert through the air, but
The champion.
All they're gonna get is 3.
Although I have given up a lot of field goals in this game.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, this seems to be a difficulty spike game because I'm having more trouble running against these guys. Oh, accept the penalty and make them kick it again. Maybe they'll miss. I'm having more trouble running against this team than I did against the Desperados. Right?
Or against zombies.
Or well, in my practice game when I played the Desperados.
And it's up.
Well, he made it again, but at least you made him have to do it twice.
Yeah, that kick looked identical to the first one, actually.
Yep, pretty much, yeah.
He's been kicking them just inside that left post there.
Well, there is a bit of a crosswind, which makes kicking tricky, right? And that's why having it 10 yards further out is not necessarily a bad thing, right?
Looks like he's changing the play. Passing on first down. Throws it, and the catch is made.
Bennett's going to catch the ball, and we're going to advance the ball.
2nd and 1 coming up. Looks like he's calling an audible. He sees something in the defense. Dropping back, gets the pass off.
And Edwards catches the ball.
Makes the tackle at the 41. We're just about down to 1 minute. The home team come out in a nickel package. Surveying the field. Gets rid of it.
Oh, what was that?
59 was working in the middle and almost had the interception.
I think he was invisible.
Well, it looks like he just cut that off underneath.
Great for the offense.
I guess he must be a bit quick for a linebacker.
Huh.
Gaffney sends
I don't know.
man in motion.
That looked kind of suspect to me.
With the pass, and his pass is
Okay, Phil Farr with his 49 catching is here for the rescue.
Phil Farr is my hero.
He unloaded and he got it completed. The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Jeez.
He dropped another one.
Yep. And it's 4th and inches, right?
Jennings back to return. Very shallow punt.
Oh, well. I was hoping it would maybe hit him, but
Yeah, pick up some points the cheap way, but
1st and 10.
sadly not.
The corners are moving up to press the receivers. They'll go from the I formation. On the carry. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got depth.
They ran it there.
Yeah, that's an important part of this team's offense.
7 yards to go.
Kind of doubt they'll run this play. They'll probably just run the clock out.
Wyatt sends a man in motion.
They did go through the motions, though.
Yeah, they did. But I think by the time that guy finished planting his feet,
There was no way.
Yeah, there was no time left on the clock. They didn't have time to snap the ball. It took that guy too long. Well, must be time to take the halftime stretch.
Indeed. And we're back.
Yes, and I checked the stats at halftime, and so far in the first half, we have 7 drop passes, so we are well on our way to double digits again in that department. And that's how the Pirates' defense has been keeping me under control. Basically, my receivers keep dropping the ball when I go to throw it to them, right? And of course, I have been unsuccessful in trying to run the ball. So, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do here. I just have to keep playing, I guess, and hope that maybe things turn around.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Oh, crap.
With a man in motion.
Why did I not have enough time to run that play?
Change of possession.
They'll bring it back because of that infraction.
Oh, this is such garbage. We're getting fed all the cheese in this one.
1st and 15.
Yeah, they always rob you of time on a change of possession.
Nickel package. Calling an audible now. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming with the throw.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete pass. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Well, now they're coming out in their pass defense with the 4-3.
Yep. Well, we'll just have to see what happens, I guess.
Looks like a zone defense.
He surveys the field, gets rid of it, and he hits his target.
Well, at least he caught the damn thing. Jeez.
36-yard line. Edwards makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Throws it over the middle. And this pass is complete.
Phil Farr catches the 3rd down pass.
This is 49 catching.
Yeah.
They convert for the 1st down on
You know what? I'm not even going to bother to pretend to try and run anymore. I ran the ball, I think, 12 times in the first half, and I managed to muster 17 yards.
Yeah, that's pretty abysmal.
Well, it's because the run blocking is garbage, right? Like I'm not getting any blocks.
He's scrambling around, closing in.
There, throw a block for me, thank you. There, I almost doubled my running total there. Oh man, wow.
And that time, it got him a 1st down.
Gaffney sends a man in motion. Going to the air on 1st down. Throws it with the adjustment. He has it. Bryant with
Well, there's another solid 5 yards.
He's been one of the
That's right.
targets as he makes his 4th catch of the game.
Yeah, and he's only dropped 1 so far.
Unlike certain other individuals.
with the throw, and the catch is made. The defender brings him down at the 23-yard line. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. And this is the 7th play of this drive. In field goal range now. Johnson moves in motion. Looking for a receiver, and it's caught. Garcia makes the stop.
Oh, okay. I'll accept that penalty.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties. And they're the team that usually executes better.
They need 10 for the touchdown.
Unfortunately, that means you need a full 10 for the touchdown, and not like 10 plus a first down.
I know.
Dropping back, looking for an option, rolls out to his left.
Overthrow.
Overthrows his man in the end zone.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
Gaffney with a man in motion. Drops back. Throwing. Perfect pass.
Well, that's okay. You'll get it this way.
Yep.
It in there for the touchdown.
That's just a quick move by the receiver. And a pass.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to pass on every play until they actually start defending the pass.
And until you establish a lead, I guess, too.
Well,
This does good work to establish a lead again.
I mean, so far I tried running the ball. It was completely and totally unsuccessful.
The kick is up. And the
So I'll just use short passes in the place of running plays, right?
The visiting team
Well, you still took
ready
4
to
minutes
kick
off
this
the
one
clock.
off.
Well, yeah, because I'm playing, the thing is, though, I can't burn time off the clock like you can because I'm gaining yardage in 10 and 15 yard chunks instead of, like 5 and 6 yard, right?
Yep.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 10.
Oh, wow, I got suctioned there. That was a long ways, that guy was a long ways away from me, too.
Well, sometimes these things happen. You know how Madden blocking can be.
First and 10. They'll play things tighter on the outside.
They've actually been playing this with the defensive ends for half the game now to counteract those faster linemen. I'm surprised he held on to that.
It's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
So they have first.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind if you dropped that one, considering how hard you got hit.
Hand off to the tailback. Bird records the stop at the 49. They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
That first down marker is just inside the 46. The home team.
See, there goes that tight end again, hey? Oh, look at this. Gonna play games with you now.
Fuck, eh?
Under pressure.
That's okay.
There he goes.
We're faster than he is.
He now has 2 sacks. Ball at midfield. The defense is going to do this.
I don't think the AI cares if you give the screen the finger.
Only one.
No, but it makes me feel better.
With the pass.
Man, hot potato passes.
Yep.
Stops him at the 44. Good read, finding the single coverage in the second.
Even though those have a lot lower completion in this game, they still do happen.
Press coverage on the outside.
Non-passer routes.
Yeah, well, that's why I've talked about it before. They should have put waypoints in on pass routes, right?
Pressure.
Well, there, you got another sack anyway because he tripped over you while you were laying down.
Freeborg sack number 3.
You have to go through your progression and get rid of the ball. Give your receivers a chance to make the play. You just can't take a sack in a situation like that.
You can take a sack in a situation like that.
Yeah,
In fact,
well,
I highly recommend it.
He just did.
Only one man in the backfield.
See that? They did that again. They cheated on that blocking, right?
You know, the worst part was I actually ran into this guy, but it doesn't matter because he basically just selected who he was going to block.
Well, not only that, but the guy to the outside took your man, right? That's why I found too sometimes is that they'll have the defensive end or the linebacker or whatever take the inside guy instead of the outside guy like he's supposed to, right?
When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Throws it.
Man.
Abraham makes the tackle at the 33. A big completion on 3rd and 1, and that'll
10 yards in a straight line, man.
He's so dialed in when it comes to throwing those 3rd down passes.
What do you do about that?
You can't do anything about it. All you can do is hope for a dice roll that gives you an incomplete pass or something, right?
No, they just jumped.
Flag down.
Because that's what that is. That's just a dice roll.
Sack was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating.
They sure are jumping a lot in this game.
Yeah, their offensive line seems to take a lot of penalties. But they have to offset the cheese somehow, I guess. I see they're not playing the tight end game with you this time, though.
No, we're just going to get Freeborg in there.
Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. And he picks
Oh, they've got 5 wide receivers in.
2 or 3 plays like
Yeah.
that in just about every
You know what
game.
that means?
Yeah, it's time to give somebody else a chance to get a sack.
Well, actually, this will still be Freeborg.
Oh, is he still the outside guy?
Yep.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. It's away the off-balance throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God, man.
But on that pass rush, they cheated that guy out. They cheated on that pass rush again, right?
Yeah, and they've been able to do that all game long, and I haven't been able to actually stop them from doing that.
Make sure the
No,
quarterback
all you can do
has
is
time
cheat like mad, like line up over the tackle, and that way the tackle has no choice but to block you. And then whatever happens inside on the line it just happens, right?
He hands it off. Love takes him down at the 2. They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
Because they've just definitely been doing that cheaty block trade thing on you today.
Going to the right, looking for room.
No, I cheated the wrong side.
Well, watch, this is the
Yeah,
thing.
but it's a guessing game though, right? All you can do is guess.
Power gets him right into the end zone.
And it's on its
Well, I
way.
don't know. Maybe I just need to get some more linebackers at defensive tackle. That'll solve that trading problem. If they're too fast to trade off, then you can't trade them off.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 11. The passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again here. It's 1st and 10. Gaffney sends a man in motion. Looking downfield with the pass.
Oh, catch the ball, Phil.
No, he can't hold it in.
Hit him right in the hand.
Yeah, he just dropped it.
Right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
I might get even more drops now, though, since I've been basically put in a position where I'm forced to pass.
Back in this time.
Yellow, 25.
Drops back. Gets the pass off.
See that?
Out of his hand. That's the
Yep.
second pass that's gone right through
I've
his
got
hand.
one more try.
Do a better job of concentrating.
The home team come out in a nickel package. He sees something in the defense.
Okay, here we go. We got a linebacker on Johnson.
Looking for a receiver. Throws on the run.
And he caught it.
Yeah.
Adams
And got a good gain after.
there to bring him down at the 45-yard
Well, it's ridiculous when you're basically put in a position where you have to throw a pass like that, right? Because I had 2 drop passes in a row there, and I had to dig myself out of a hole again, right?
No, but you managed it, though.
Throwing on first down. Looking downfield. Throws on the move.
Another drop. I found the open guy, right?
Yeah, you had to work harder on that one, too.
Yep.
It was tight gap between the defender and the sideline there.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Okay, probably blitzing from that side, hey?
Surveying the field. Throws it.
Oh, come on!
Complete. Too much on that throw.
Oh, that just sucks so much.
Yeah, you almost wish he'd do that undercut, right?
Yeah, like, why can't he accelerate and go after the ball?
The home team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. He sees something in the defense. He surveys the field.
Nope.
Closing in.
It's not there.
Can't avoid the rush. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback.
But again, we were put in that position because of drop passes, right?
Find the open man or
Yep.
the hole in the zone. And you got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
Come on, hit that returner and bounce off of him.
This one is shallow and short.
No, but you get another inside the 20 punt at least.
Yeah.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Press coverage on the outside. The home team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Throwing short to the right side. This one goes to the fullback on the right side. Number 30 makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. They need 7.
That pass rush still didn't go the way I had expected it to, but oh well.
Well, they left enough extra people in, though, to pick everybody up, right?
Under pressure.
See, at least if you cheat to the outside like that, your 2 defenders may cross over, but at least you still occupy the tackle and the guard, right?
Tightening up the coverage along the outside. Pressure.
Ooh, yeah.
Almost a weak side linebacker sack.
Yep. Yeah, I think you got to cheat over there like that.
At least for this game.
That's been working for you in this game, though.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out.
It's a little bit how you do and how the game is going to force me to do that this time around, but I guess, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
He's waving for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. The home team come out in a nickel package. Passing on 1st down. Looking for an option. Throwing on the run.
Damn it.
Incomplete.
Just couldn't get it over him, huh?
Yeah.
It looked like it was tipped at the very last moment by the safety.
That was a good read of the quarterback. That's what you need to do when you're playing.
We'll try giving them a
field.
different look here.
The home team come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Just can't
Catch the ball!
Almost, but no.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with a ball.
If only, if only.
Bounced off his hand.
Man, I just don't know what I'm going to do here.
And here's a look at each team's success.
Well, you're going to
on
drop the
3rd
ball
down
like 14,
so far.
15 times.
3rd down conversions is a key
At
for
least.
stats. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going. You keep their defense on the field.
Or overthrow it.
Defense
Boy,
resting
oh
on the
boy.
sideline.
He's He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem
Well,
to
that
get it going.
overthrow aside,
I
I was put in that position by a drop pass, right?
Yep.
And those last few passes.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here.
It's like I have to walk up and shove the ball into the guy's hands in order to get him to hold on to it. You know, I feel like I'm really struggling to complete passes because they're just dropping them.
Yep.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll play things tighter on the outside. They'll go from the I formation. Gilbert. Missed tackle. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
Well, he squirmed around in there for a while.
Yeah, really, eh? Oh, well.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the pass. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Well, a 4-yard curl is pretty easy to catch and pretty hard to stop.
Yep.
Good play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. The corners are moving up to press the receivers. He'll get it again. Slips the tackle. Hurdles through. Number 57 makes the tackle at the 47. And John is still trying to put the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about
Lots of
any
activity
situation.
out there to that side, but
When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears down the interior line and helps to slow down those pass rushers.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback.
I think you were running the wrong way, man.
Yeah, I think that you were looking for the run on that side.
Well, I was looking for a good, solid pass rush, but, you know, I guess the difference, as long as it works, right?
Yep.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Closing in, throwing.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well, it's still 4th down. They still have to punt.
Sticks on that play.
I can't believe that ended up in a catch.
Not only that, but now they're punting into the wind. You managed to hold them off long enough to get us the wind advantage to
No,
finish
they're
up.
not going to punt it now.
Oh, they're going to go on 4th down
They're
now,
going to go
are
on
they?
4th down now.
6th play of this drive. The ball is right at midfield. Wyatt sends a man in motion. Gilbert.
Yeah. Turnover on downs.
47-yard line.
You know, it's a little how you doing when they motion away from the side that you shift to, right?
To be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
Well, we haven't done this in a while.
Directing traffic. Shields goes in motion. Passing on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Right.
Hey, a catch.
Tackle to bring him down.
Nice.
Well, John, the defense not expecting the fullback to make that catch.
Well, they had the other receivers pretty well covered, but they never accounted for him. It's a pretty good game.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Shields comes in motion.
Well, let's see if we can get it to go to the other side, too.
Dropping back. Surveying the field. Off and running.
Yeah.
At the 30. Breaking free. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Shields in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off.
Well, I knew it was too good to last.
Able to bring that one in.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Well, what can you do? Just do your best out there. The more points you can put between us and them, the better.
Yeah, well, I'm not close enough to get points yet, I don't think.
Looking for an option.
Oh, shit, I threw it to the wrong guy. I pressed the wrong button. God damn it. I saw the R trigger button there, and I pressed the wrong button.
It happens to the best of us.
But I've been struggling this game anyway because nobody can catch, right?
Bird brings him down at the 32. He came bursting through the line for a big game.
I'll tell you, that's a perfect example of how to run the ball from the fullback position. I really like his strength and determination. He really shows that he can do on runs like that.
Only one man in the backfield with the pass, and he hits his target. Dives and brings him down at the 44-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Gilbert lines up behind his fullback in the I. Bird makes the tackle.
Well, he actually stumbled into that pack far enough to actually hit me coming from the other side of the field.
Yeah. So I think you're stopping the run there just through sheer numbers because, he's not being tackled by players that run into him and, stuff like that, right? Like all kinds of nonsense going on there.
Play by the corner to get to that pass.
He really had good position on the receiver without interfering.
Basically, he just runs into a wall of players who are all kind of standing in the way until somebody manages to track him that actually gets a tackle animation, right?
Drops back, under pressure, throwing.
Yeah.
He hits his target.
Throwing the tight end over the middle there now.
Yep.
He just got hit. He's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Gilbert, the lone setback. Wyatt with a man in motion. Stepping up. Pressure.
Hey. Oh, fumble.
Oh, he picked up his own fumble.
Yeah, that's okay. You still got a big play there.
That's a real heads-up play.
Have to get to the 23 to convert for the first. The corners move up to play this one tight. Only one man in the backfield.
Whoa, what was that?
He like snapped it before I was ready there.
Yeah, but he also threw it really quick too, right?
Yeah, well, he's been doing that all game long, right? And who's he throwing at? He's throwing at this guy. I
Yeah,
think.
it looks like he was trying to throw to the flat guy, maybe?
Yeah, that's who he's trying to throw it to.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's been doing that kind of shit all game long, right?
Tightening up the coverage along the outside.
You know, even though this is a symmetric formation, the AI totally input reads which side I'm rushing from.
Yeah.
Stepping up with the pass.
Well, it's 4th down and really long now.
Yeah, you're not going to throw over the middle this time. We have a defensive end sitting there.
Ball in his hands too. It wasn't a bad pass.
The visiting team fumbled the last time they fielded a punt.
No, we didn't.
Have you even fielded a punt in this game yet?
No, I think they've all been fair catches.
He signals for a fair catch.
Oh, well,
Shit bounce.
you know what? If I don't make a first down in 2 plays here, I'll punt on 3rd down and just kick it as far down the field as I can.
Deep in their own territory.
Come on, hustle up to the line, you guys.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Oh, fuck off.
And they almost didn't get that time called as the play clock was ticking down.
Jeez.
So they have first.
Yeah, you lead on the D-pad wrong way, and then all of a sudden,
Well, no, what happens is that this, like I said before, this,
it's a little worn in, right?
yeah, the button is a little tired. So it gives me a control input that's wrong, right?
Drops back. He surveys the field, throwing.
Oh, catch the ball. Catch the ball.
Out of his hands.
Well, I'm just going to call the pass play
And just assume.
and just assume they're going to bunch everybody in the middle again.
Gaffney with a man in motion.
I actually couldn't see who I was trying to call that play to.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off.
Okay.
Incomplete.
Well, we're just going to drill it down the field as far as I can here.
The incoming punt will mark his 4th so far. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Okay, well, that's not quite as far as I had hoped, but
It's good enough.
at least, you know, punting out of my own end zone, at least we aren't giving it back to them on our 40.
It's 1st and 10. Gilbert lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Love with the stop at the 38-yard
But basically what that did was it gave them an extra possession without us being able to score any points, right? When they pinned us deep like that.
Well, I'll do my best to stop him.
Pressure coming. Throwing.
I think that actually hit the center in the back of the head there.
Have a look at this big
Oh, no, maybe it hit
No,
our spy.
it hit your spy, yeah. That's why it's good to have that spy there, though, sometimes, because, you know, he's a good pass defender against those short passes over the middle.
Yeah, he was trying to throw it to the fullback, eh?
And he'll get the call.
Again, right? Just a wall of players holding him up until somebody can track him, right?
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Throwing on 1st down. Closing in with the pass. Behind him, but he has it. Abraham is the guy who...
I don't know. If they're going to keep doing that, I think I'm going to give up on the curl flat zone entirely.
Very comfortable out
Yeah,
there.
I think you got to take away the flats because they're going to throw sideways if they get a chance.
They line up in the I formation. Under pressure. Throws it.
Wow, that was a bit of a late hit over there.
Good! That's how you earn yourself a bonus at the end of the season.
The backs are lined up in an I. Again with the run. Steamrolls the defender. Seymour with the tackle at the 26. Gilbert did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first down, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Jacobs, the lone back, on the carry. Number 57 makes the stop at the 26-yard line. Jacobs couldn't find the ball, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was.
Getting some fresh legs out there, are you?
Holding up at the
Yep.
point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
And they go with the delay. Stiff arm there. Dives and makes the tackle. Gain of 2.
Well, now you got no running backs.
They'll need to reach the 16-yard line in order to convert for the first down. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the pass off.
Oh, you just got to pick. Go, 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 go. Oh, you just won this game for us right there.
He's inside the 10. And he high steps
There we go.
to the end zone.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen for me very often.
No, it doesn't. But
I think that was a result of the hit.
that was very timely. And I guess that guy was fast enough to outrun everybody.
Comes in to attempt the point after.
Well, he is our cornerback 1, right? And these guys don't have a 90-speed wide receiver in their starting lineup.
The visiting team now enjoying
Well,
a
I think
touchdown
that
lead.
will
The
about
visiting
do it
team
now.
Are lined up for the kickoff.
I tell you, though, this game was a struggle on offense and defense.
Yeah, you were battling in there too.
It's on its way.
But it has been a big struggle for me just because of the sheer number of drop passes
to the 20.
has been absolutely crazy in this game, right?
The last drive ended with
Like, I'll bet you we got close to 20 in this game again.
Again.
over again.
And this pretty late in the season for those guys to not have gotten better as a group, right?
But that's the thing. They have gotten better as a group. They're
Yeah, I
just
know, but
still
they're not-
dropping passes.
Yeah, they're just not playing like it.
Number 30. It's on the ground. The
Well-
visiting team
Well, I'll pick that up.
Yeah.
There's an injury. And
No, it looks like they broke something there.
Oh, they're going to challenge it.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge it.
You only recover the overturnable ones, right?
I don't know. It's a tough
Of course.
call from seeing that angle.
I think they'll overturn it, probably.
Yeah, it really looks like it is probably not a fumble.
But notice the guy who recovered the fumble, he stayed on his feet, and he reached down and picked the ball up with his hands.
Yeah, well, that
right?
was me.
Yeah.
Coach looks a lot smarter.
Yeah, you're still playing defense. But that's okay. We're up by 12. But what is that? We're up by 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Corners are moving up to press the receivers. The home team line up in a 5-receiver.
We're just not going to give him any respect.
Hey, look at that. He actually stuck his, instead of going for the interception that one, like he did that one time, he actually stuck his left hand up to bat it away instead, right?
Yeah, go figure.
Just when they need him to.
Throws it, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
That almost
I think
looks
that pass was heavily contested.
Yeah.
Warren is ready to punt this one away.
No, I think I've got their bag of tricks figured out now.
Yep.
Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Well, and since they're punting it into the wind, they can't just, boot it down to our 4-yard line and pin us there either.
It's 1st and 10.
Don't have much time here, but to hell with it. I was planning on just running this into the pack anyway.
This one is handed off.
Just to get the clock moving.
And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Okay, I'm going to try and run this again because I don't want to throw an incomplete pass and stop the clock here.
Johnson.
Oh, and you're going to get a great run.
Yeah, that was okay.
I'm going to use him. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a...
And you hurt someone.
That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
Yeah.
So they need about 3 here. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Changing the play now.
Probably won't make it here, but again, I can run another minute off the clock if I run this.
Hand it off.
Oh, look at that! I made it.
Yep.
Solid hit.
So you can run even more time off the clock now.
How come all of a sudden I can run? Like, what's going on? I couldn't run all game long, and now all of a sudden everything is just opened right up, right?
I feel like everything turned around after that interception. Like, remember how I told you before, I feel like this game sometimes has a momentum system?
Yeah.
The trainer gave me some good news.
And I think that interception broke them.
It does not appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
All right, Jill, thank you for the
They just don't show the momentum meters up at the top like they do in, say, a game like NHL 2001.
Yeah.
Pull back handoff. Lockett takes him down at the 47. So a gain of about...
Well, they're still pretty chintzy with the ball spots, though.
The 38-yard line to convert.
Well, I'm not throwing another pass now. I'm just going to run the ball until I have to kick it away.
To carry it. Stop behind the line, loss of a couple. He's there again for a stop behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play.
He's one of those every down players. He's not a situational guy. You want him out there in every snap. He's smart, he plays with leverage, and you can count on him to make the big defensive play just when you need it.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Well, what do you think? Should I try a pass? If I run the ball, I can take it down to 2 minutes.
Yeah, I just run the ball.
Yeah. Not fast enough to run for a first down, but
At the 47-yard line.
that takes it down to the 2-minute warning, and then I can punt it away again.
Yeah, and you can get a pooch punt out of it too.
Yep. Well, one thing about this slider set anyway, we actually have to play some strategy from time to time. We don't just steamroll everybody that we play, right?
Although I can't help but wonder how many drop passes we're going to have.
Oh, I think we're going to find out. Oh, yeah, he tried kicking it over the 20, but it didn't quite work, right?
Yeah, well, they won't quite count that either, right?
So we have first.
It was a good attempt, though.
He's like, this really should be spotted back here. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Wyatt sends a man in motion. Calling an audible now. With the pass, he finds his man. Taylor brings him down.
I don't know how you manage to run a curl that's like dead center in the middle of the formation like that. Because nobody lines up that way.
With the throw, and he hits his target. And he's stopped at the 43. Looks like he's changing the play.
That's okay. They have a failed challenge already, so they don't have all their timeouts, eh?
Drops back with the pass, and the catch is made. Press coverage on the outside. Sapp comes in motion. Pass play here on first down. Pressure, steps up into the pocket.
Hey, got one from the right.
Yeah, well, that was just a coverage sack.
That's okay. A sack is a sack, and it's good.
Pressure coming, looking for a receiver.
Ah,
John, one of
that's
your favorite
okay.
terms
Just
right here. I'm gonna use
keep forcing them to use up the clock.
That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
They want to hurry it up here. Dropping back to pass on first down.
Yeah.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. And there's nothing the quarterback can do right now because he's been sacked 7 times.
Yeah.
Drops back. Closing in. On the move.
He's running to the other side of the formation now.
Yeah, but look at he's moving the ball, but look at all of the time he's taking, right?
Are moving up to press the receivers.
You're basically killing him with the time.
They have 2 timeouts left.
I'm surprised I thought they had a failed challenge. Well, that was in the first half, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure with the pass. Seymour with the tackle at the 13.
Well, that's they've got 1 timeout left now.
A little disappointing on the double coverage there.
Yeah, well, if you can keep them out of the end zone on this play, then they either have to call their last timeout.
Goes to work with an empty backfield. Throws it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have hoped for right there. Because even if they hurry to the line here to try and preserve their... Yeah, now they have to use their last timeout, right?
Yep.
Now you can play like a saturation zone or something because they're passing, right? So
5 yards away from the end zone. There's no hesitation here. They're going to go for it. Pressure goes to the end zone. Intercept. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
One person breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah, we're doing something a little different. We're actually playing man press and then crowd the line. At this distance. With a line cheat to this side. Which is where I'm pass rushing from.
there. 4th down. Even if they score on this play, it'll take there'll be less than 10 seconds to play.
Also got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw.
Don't forget to, don't forget to cheat.
One more time, they'll get it back. Dropping back, gets the pass off. He's got it. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there.
We did our best.
Well, that's okay.
He probably escaped the jam that time.
Yeah, you just have to hope that they don't get a cheesy onside kick recovery or something, right? Because we've been burned that way before, too.
And it's It's on its way, and the extra point is good. The home team get closer, but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
Nice.
They giving up?
Hey, fair catch it or something.
From the 9 to the 20.
Yeah, just protect it.
So
Because I'm not going to run a play here. I'm just going to take a knee.
heads back out onto the field.
I can't understand why they just
Ball
give
on
up
their
there.
own 26.
Well, if they kick it away, though, and if that guy fumbles the ball on the return, then they can score a touchdown, right? Because there isn't anybody on our team down there to possibly be able to recover it, right?
Yeah, true.
So that's what they were doing, is they were hoping for a fumble on the kickoff return. Well, you know what? That's just about the closest game that we've played.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Well, it was definitely a struggle.
Yeah. Well, you ended up getting the winning points, though. Ultimately, that interception return for a touchdown turned out to be the points that we won the game by.
Well, I wouldn't come to rely on it because I don't tend to get interceptions very often.
Oh, yeah, but I needed to today. Like, I really struggled today on offense.
Yeah, 254 is very low for you.
Yeah. Well, and also, like, I couldn't muster any yards on the ground at all, right? Yeah, like a 64 quarterback rating. Wow. I completed 50% of my passes.
You just weren't yourself out there.
Well, I don't know if it was necessarily that. I mean, you know, and you look at it, all of a sudden, he managed to get a few yards in the second half.
Yeah, everybody came out with a decent total at the end.
And I got that 15-yard scramble, right?
Yep.
Yes, having a scrambling quarterback can sometimes be a good thing. But other than that, like, well, Shields there got a couple of carries for 8 yards and a touchdown, but I don't know. We kind of had quite a few. Nobody really stood out. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13.
13 drops.
So 13 drop passes, right?
Wow. I wonder what the opposing time of possession was like.
I don't know. But, you know, like if let's say that 10 of those were catches and only 3 were drops, or even 4 were drops.
This is a completely different game.
Well, then this is a completely different game, yeah. Because then suddenly my pass completion percentage is, you know, between 65 and 70 instead of 50, right?
Yep.
But I just couldn't run against these guys either. They just wouldn't, you know. So anyway, there you go. You got a sack from Kenny Otto. You got 5 sacks from Vince Freeborg. And you got quite a few tackles from your outside linebackers too, right?
Now, they kept me busy, that's for sure.
Yep. And your strong safety and your free safety racked up a few tackles there as well. You had 4 tackles for a loss, and you sacked them 7 times. And then Jimmy Falk got the big interception for a touchdown. He's probably going to be the player of the game.
Probably.
Yeah, look at this. 4 to 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pass knockdowns, and only one of them translated into an interception, right?
Well, that's how it goes.
And you had a forced fumble, but you could recover it. But you got the defensive touchdown. No field goals today. And, yeah. That was a 61-yard punt with no return I managed to do there late in the game. So anyway, he did okay against you, 82.1.
Yeah, they gave me a struggle there.
And he threw for 360 yards, you know, 31 of 50. So, but I don't think he had the trouble with, you know, he got sacked 7 times. I don't think he had the trouble with receivers dropping passes, though. Right?
No, in fact, his receivers were catching those hot potatoes all day.
Yeah. And you know what? You only allowed a long run of 13 yards, but they were having success on the ground because was like I said, it seemed like the guy would run into the middle of a pack.
Yep.
And there'd be like 4 defenders in the area completely encircling him, and none of them could tackle him. And he'd just keep pushing ahead until somebody in pursuit from behind would come up and grab him, right? It's almost like they were trying to engineer a long run.
For a touchdown?
But you just had too many, like the way that your defensive system works, you just had too many players clustered in that area, right?
Well, maybe.
That's what I think it was. So anyway, they had a guy with 10 catches. Wow, he's a rookie too. And another guy with 7 catches, so they only had 4 drop passes. So 4 drop passes out of 50
is pretty damn good.
It's pretty damn good when you consider, we had 13 drop passes out of 48. So I threw fewer passes than they did, but we
had more than 4 times the drops.
Yeah, we had more than 4 times the drops.
Or more than 3 times the drops. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was rough. Anyway, but we out-punted them, though. They kicked 3 field goals, and that's pretty key, too. Like, for a first-year cupcake franchise, you don't have very good players to work with on defense. But holding them to those field goals is really, really important, right? Like you were complaining that they were kicking a lot of field goals, but I would rather that they kick 3 field goals than get 2 or 3 touchdowns out of those possessions, right?
Fair enough. Yeah, what was their time of possession?
Well, let's see what the game stats here were. Yeah, they actually had the edge.
Yeah, no wonder. I felt like I was on the field a long time.
You were on the field a lot in this game, yeah. This is the first time that
and what's their conversions like? Third down conversions?
Yeah, that's the first time I don't remember the last time that an AI team had a greater time of possession than us.
They also took half a field of penalties.
Yeah.
No, they were 5 of 15 on third down conversions, so I wasn't making it easy for them anyways.
I was still better than them on third down, but yeah. But anyway, I think our buddy who got the interception for a touchdown, he's going to be the player of the game because he won the game for us. Yep, and I'm right. And he also chipped in with 5 tackles, so.
Oh, when you're on the field all the time.
Yeah, so there you go. He had a good game.
I can't believe they threw 50 passes, man.
Yeah.
Well, AI runs plays fast.
They ran a lot of plays because they ran the ball like 30 times too, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, we managed to hang on and get yet another win. So
Indeed.
we got 4 regular season games to go and we're undefeated.
Right on.
So I think though our next game is against the bad men, so we're going to need to play better than we did today.
Well, we'll just have to do our best.
Yeah. Well, I guess until then.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.